Hello, welcome to BioGrade TV. If you're new here, please subscribe and turn on the notification so you don't miss our next video. Major ethnic groups in South Sudan and their peculiarities. South Sudan is perhaps the newest nation in the world, becoming an independent country after seceding from Sudan and gaining independence on the 9th of July 2011. It comprises of different ethnic groups, many of which have been in existence for thousands of years. Among the several groups are Dinka. The Dinka ethnic group of South Sudan is made up of several closely related peoples. The Dinka were part of the tribes that formed the ancient Nubian kingdom. This ethnic group is the largest in South Sudan, with about 3 million people, which is 36.4% of the population. Their unique dark complexion is considered to be one of the blackest in Africa. They are also one of the tallest people in the world, with males averaging 1.9 meters, that is 6 feet 4, and females 1.8 meters, that is 6 feet. Manuel Bol, 1962 to 2010, from Dinka tribe, was one of the tallest players to play in the National Basketball Association of America. He was measured at 7 feet 6¾ inches tall by the Guinness Book of World Records. Traditional homes among the Dinka were made of mud walls with thatched conical roofs, which can stand for about 20 years. Only women and children sleep inside the house. Men usually sleep in mud-roofed cattle pens. Marriage is an obligatory practice among the Dinka, and it must not be between members of the same clan. They also practice ghost marriage, where relatives marry to the ghost of a male who died in infancy. Many ghost fathers exist among the Dinka. Sex among the Dinka is only for social reproduction. Thus, fornication is forbidden. Adulterers are detested and heavily fined. Incest is abominable. Initiation marks a young man's passage from boyhood to adulthood. An initiate is called a parapool, meaning one who has stopped milking. When a boy completes the initiation rites, he no longer does a boy's work of milking, tethering the cattle, and carting dung. Initiation is marked by tribal marks of several parallel lines or V-shaped marks cut onto the youth's forehead. The Dinka are known to wear few clothes, particularly in their own village. Adult men wear corsets known as malual. It covers just their chest area and back, leaving many parts of their body exposed, including their buttocks and privates. The women wear goatskin skirts, but unmarried adolescent girls will typically be nude. However, with modernity creeping in, many now wear either jalabia or European dresses. Nudity and wearing skins is now quite rare among them. The Dinka believe in a single god called Nialak. Humans reach Nialak through spiritual intermediaries and entities called Yath and Jag, which can be consulted through various rituals. These rituals are carried out by diviners and healers. They have resisted attempts to convert them to Islam, but have been more receptive to Christian missionaries. Cattle have very important religious significance among them. They are the immediate choice as an animal of sacrifice, though sheep may be sacrificed as a substitute sometimes. Alec Weck, an international supermodel, is of Dinka ethnicity. Nuer. The Nuer ethnic group is the second largest in South Sudan. They make up 16.2% of the population. They are also called the Nayti Nath, meaning original people or human being. They are neighbors to the Dinka. They are mainly pastoralists who rely on cattle products for almost every aspect of their daily lives. Cattle is used as payment of bridewell for weddings, and as payment for fines, they adopt the names of their favorite cow or oxen and greet one another with their cattle names. Cattle provide economic security and cultural identity for the Nuer. When it comes to marriage, it is forbidden for a man to marry a woman of the same clan and the same lineage. This means a man and woman who are considered related in some way are also not allowed to marry. One alternative marriage type among the Nuer is same-sex marriage. Women can marry each other, with one being the father of the children or the wife. The father is called the pater. A third person, who is the genitor, is required to impregnate the wife. He could be a friend, neighbor, or kinsman of the pater. For the marriage to be regarded as official, the pater must pay a bride wealth to the wife, just as is expected if a man were to marry a woman. Also, the pater would receive bride wealth when any of her daughters is to be married. Another alternative marriage arrangement is what is called a ghost marriage. A woman is selected to marry a family member of a dead man, and the offspring of these two would be seen as belonging to the deceased. This practice is fueled by the belief that a man who died without male heirs would return as angry spirit to trouble the family. The deceased is considered the legal husband of the woman. The primary idea here is the continuity of the lineage. Azande. The Azande, or Zande as they are also known, are the third largest ethnic group in South Sudan. They are about 300,000 in number and constitute 8.1% of the population. Before the era of colonization, boys were often initiated into manhood by serving the Azande nobility. Later, a circumcision ritual is held in the forest. This practice has been discontinued. Girls are initiated into their role by observing their mothers and assisting them. For an Azande male to marry, he must make a payment called the bride wealth to the bride's family. The bride wealth usually consists of a certain number of iron spears. Today, cash or material goods such as cloth, cassava, or goats are the preferred bride wealth. Azande people make crafts with wood, bark, and pottery storage boxes. Another item distinctive with them is the Azande throwing knife, a multi-bladed knife which is used in combat. It is made of copper or steel and beautified with elaborate patterns. Some of these knives are also used as bride wealth. Other folk art includes pots, baskets, wooden utensils, and woven mats. Azande typically believe that misfortune, death, and the complications of life are as a result of mangu or witchcraft. By the 1990s, some Azande had converted to Islam or Christianity, but beliefs about causation, death, and misfortune still centered on mangu. The Azande believe that the witchcraft substance cannot travel long distances, and it is for this reason that they prefer to live at a distance from their neighbors. Other ethnic groups in South Sudan are the Mole, Bari, and Shilluk. Which have we missed out of these ethnic groups? Let's know in the comment section. Will it be ridiculous to subscribe to our channel? If no, please like this video, share, and subscribe to our channel.